to do a little experiment. We're going to plant a bean, a seed, and see what happens when we add a little bit of water and let it grow over a few days. So here's what you need. You need some paper towel. You need a jar or other container that's clear and has a lid. I think a jar works best because you can really see all the way through this. You need a bean. I just had a bag of soup beans and I found this lima bean. This is I think it's a pinto bean, and this is a red kidney bean or something. So it doesn't really matter what kind of bean it is, but I want you to find a bean at home. It needs to be dried, not cooked. And you can have 1, 2, or 3 different ones. And you need to have a little bit of water handy too. I also want you to have a journal page. I don't have a printer at home, so I just drew my journal page with a line along the bottom because we're going to be recording what we see happening over the next few days with our seed. Okay, so here's what you do. Take your paper towel and you're going to roll it up kind of loose. You're going to be putting this inside of your jar like this, okay? I want you to push it down in there so it's all the way in, and then I want you to put your bean on the inside between the paper towel and the glass so that you can see your bean. Okay, so there's my bean. I'll do another one on the other side. Where is it? Here we go. So I'll put this one over here. So that's over on this side. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water, just enough to get my paper towel a little bit wet, but it doesn't, you don't want it to be too wet. Okay, just a little bit wet. What we're doing is making the paper towel kind of like how the soil would be after it rains. So not soaking wet, but enough so that it gets the seeds wet, okay? After you have your paper towel a little bit moist, then put the lid on your jar. And you're gonna put this on a windowsill, okay, in a place where it gets some sunlight. Then, with your journal paper, here's your blank one, you can draw 3 different sections like this, because your first day, what you just did, you'll draw a picture here. The next time you look at it and you see something, you're going to draw a picture of what you see here. And then on the last day, you'll draw here. So I did one of what mine looks like today. On Monday, here's my jar with my bean, right? And I wrote, I put a bean in a jar with some paper towel and water. Now, when I come back to look at it, I labeled this Wednesday. I'm going to look again on Wednesday and draw what I see. If it's different, I'll draw exactly what I see in my jar. And then maybe I'll add another sentence underneath. On Friday, I'll look again, draw what I see, and add another sentence. If you don't have room, you can draw on a new piece of paper or on the back of this paper. This week, I would love to see your pages on Friday when we meet as a group and see your beans, what they're doing, all right? Good luck with this. All right, scientists, get to work.